It's time to focus on the things you need, the things you deserve. You deserve a healthy body, supplements that get you moving and keep you moving, that make you feel good, look good, do good. And they shouldn't contain GMOs, artificial ingredients, or heavy metals, ever. Supplements that are clinically studied, use proven absorption technologies, are designed by scientists, and are ethically sourced and produced. Supplements with everything you need, nothing you don't. You deserve a company that you can trust, that's dedicated to safe manufacturing practices and third-party testing, that ensures the highest quality of effectiveness from extraction of ingredients all the way to the composition of the packaging. Wait a second. You deserve to see the process. You deserve a company led by a CEO with a deep belief in the power of people, dedicated to inspiring entrepreneurs to achieve success. A company with a phytonutrient chemist and expert on natural molecules who is obsessed with human health and has your best interest in mind to design its products. A board comprised of talented doctors from around the world. You deserve to be surrounded by people you trust and look up to. Empowered ambassadors that inspire wellness every day. Leaders who are rooting for you to be the best version of yourself. A community that works hard and plays hard. You deserve to experience adventures that take you around the world, and you deserve to be recognized for your hard work. It's time to get what you deserve. It's time to shift your focus. 3.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome on to this amazing Zoom. And I am so excited to have you guys on today. I am Holly Roush, tuning in from the Panhandle of Florida. So I've told everyone this, but it's called Alice Beach 30A. If you haven't seen or been there, you really should put it on your bucket list. I can't believe I get to live in an amazing place like this. The reason we are doing this lunch and learn today, so for those of you who it's lunchtime in your area, I just thought it was really important for all of us to understand, those who are out there actively promoting and working the 3 business, that you really understand the 3 app, the value that it has, the leverage you can use from it, and all the intricacies of it. You know, I know there are so many more things in this app than I know. And I guarantee there's a lot of more things in this app than you know. And I'm bringing a co-founder up in just a second to share that, because there's just some great new features, just some team things you can do, some things you can do to upload videos that you use, maybe Zooms that you and your team use, and you can share from that. You know, we were at the leadership event in Las Vegas. Tyson, who is our new VP, was talking about the app and how huge it is and people sharing things from the app. And he went through, and he's really great at numbers, and he really started doing a study and kind of breaking down people who are sharing different PDFs, videos from the app, and what kind of success rate they were having and people actually joining their team. And it really was almost people who were sharing for every 5 things that they shared from their app with people, at least 1 were signing up. I think those are pretty incredible numbers. And my guess is all of us watching this don't utilize the app as much as we should, because we don't realize the value as much as we should. So many times we want to know every detail about 3, the products, the ingredients, the compensation plan. The biggest way to build this business, and really the easiest, is use the system and the tools that we have. And so rather than knowing every detail, you just use your app. I don't know every ingredient in every product. When someone asks me those types of questions, I text them a PDF and a video from the app. When they want to understand our compensation plan, I can text something from the app, any training things from the app, things on our conventions coming up from the app. And if you get really good at sharing that, it takes about 30 seconds to do rather than 30 minutes to an hour of explaining one of those details. And so if you can share something, a copy and paste or a forward, you're going to get a lot further in this business rather than things that slow us down. And that's answering every single detail. So rather than me just going on and on, I was speaking with JJ Oswald, who's the co-founder of the company who partnered with 3 on our technology. I've known JJ really since I started in the industry almost 20 years ago, which has been so fun to watch his businesses grow. And I'm sure it's been fun for him to watch our businesses grow. And I'm thrilled to get to be partnered with him again. He's really the best in this industry, and all of us are going to be able to gain a lot of knowledge. I want you to know I've recorded this, so I will make sure that I share that with you guys and all of our communication, WhatsApp with your team, and you're going to be able to share that as well. So without further ado, I'm going to bring up JJ Oswald and let him take it away.
Awesome. Well, Holly, thank you. This is so fun to be a part of the Lunch and Learn here with your team. And like you said, it's been fun to have known each other and to seen, kind of the innovations and the progress that we both made within the respective companies that we've been a part of. We're really proud and grateful for the opportunity that we have to partner with Three and support you guys. It's amazing to see your guys' growth as a company, the people that are involved with it, the founders that are, of course, and Daniel. You guys really have a lot to be proud of and to be excited for. So today I'm going to focus on what are the basic things we want to make sure that we're leveraging when it comes to the app, and really how we can make your life easier. It was fun to work with Tyson and to see some of the data and the analytics that you mentioned, Holly, as it pertains to the really the partners, brand partners that are using the app and the success they're having with sharing. And I'm a big believer in what you said, Holly, in letting the tools be the message. You guys are simply the messengers. And if we can empower duplication and activity within the app, you're going to see your guys' teams begin to duplicate, and momentum will follow it with growth. With that, let's quickly summarize some basics when it comes to the app. So you can download it from the App Store. Go to either the Android store or the Apple Store. You'll be able to download the app, use your same username and password to log in that you're used to using for your back office, and it'll let you in. So if you're new to the app, that's how you get in, how you get going. There's a free version of the app, and I'll talk about that in a little bit more detail. When it comes to the objectives of what the app will serve as, it's really going to focus on these three areas. So we're going to help you onboard and train through some like gamified learning environment, courses and education, lessons. And then really what I'm mostly passionate about and excited about is number two, where we're going to focus on prospecting and customer acquisition. So how do we help you tell the Three story? How do we help you promote the opportunity and promote the products? And we've got a really easy way of doing that through a variety of features, and which we'll highlight today. And then number three, as you begin to grow a team and a customer base, we're going to help you manage your customers through what we call actionable insights. So we'll send you intelligent alerts when you have auto ship reminders and people that place their first order. We're going to tell you when that happens, and we're going to nudge you with a task to take action to support those individuals. So this is a high-level overview, and I'll briefly touch on these as we go through the call today. Now let's talk about onboarding and training. So for us, this is, how do we help create duplication? How do we help onboard somebody brand new, the kind of the journey experience of a brand new partner that's just getting involved? And we're going to do that through a gamified learning environment that we call the Learn module. Inside of Learn, there's going to be a little welcome experience. If you're an existing partner and you're used to kind of being in the business, I would get familiar with this content so that you know what your new people are going through. Encourage your new people to go here. This is what I like about this, guys, is this is just covering the basics. A lot of what you guys do from a team, you're going to be plugged into your own teams, and kind of the methodology that you'll use to build the business will be followed by your team leaders. The basics when it comes to staying connected to corporate communication from Three, back office basics, other things that are the basic fundamentals is all going to be taught here inside of Three, inside of the Learn app, inside of the Three app, inside of Learn. With that, we're now going to transition into the sharing and enrolling. And this is where Holly was kind of emphasizing the basics of how do we help people begin to share your products, your links, your websites, your videos, your PDFs, all of your resources. And we do that through a feature that we call media or tools. And in it is your entire library of videos, website links, and we make it very easy for you to select the asset and to share it. And I'm going to demo this in just a minute, real time, and I'll actually show it to you. But this is going to allow you to create what we call trackable links. So one of the real values of the Three app is knowing when your contact clicks and engages in a link, knowing that you need to follow up with them, knowing what percentage of the video they watched. All of those insights are part of what you have here in the 3 app. And I'm going to show you that today. You guys can share trackable links through WhatsApp, through Facebook Messenger, direct message on Instagram, through a text, through an email, any share method that you want. The app will allow you for those insights and to encourage you to follow up. Additionally, sharing content on social media. And I'll highlight both of these things in the training today. We're going to be focusing on a one-to-one effective share and follow-up, and also how to share content on social media. Those are kind of the basics that we're gonna be able to cover. I will highlight some of the other features. So all of those features that I've discussed so far are all part of the free app. There is a pro version of the app that basically unlocks additional features. I'm going to just quickly highlight what the difference is between the free and the pro. So the free app has all the media library, all of the contacts that you can get access to in the app, all of the learn and onboarding and training tools are all part of the free version of the app. What's not included there's some cool artificial intelligence tools that are part of the upgrade. There's a keyboard tool, which I'll show you here in just a minute. The ability for you to create your own content and to share it with your team. I talked to Holly about that earlier this week, and she was saying how much she was loving that and hearing from other team members that are doing that, easily adding content to the app and sharing it with your team. And there's a variety of other features, including some enhancements that are coming related to business reports and additional team content. So one of those features that's an upgrade feature is what we call the keyboard tool. So this is what you can basically do is you can unlock your English keyboard or whatever whatever keyboard you use on your phone, and you can just simply tap on the bottom left corner if you're on an iPhone, and you can access the 3 links inside of your keyboard. So instead of going to the app, you can just switch out your keyboard to be a 3 keyboard, and you can share all of your favorite links with attribution to your replicated website. And so this is one of the enhanced features. We also have an AI tool. So those of you that are familiar with using artificial intelligence, this is basically going to help you generate really good content. Whether you're following up with a doctor or a healthcare professional and you want some help in establishing a professional follow-up message, or if you want to share something on social media, you can use this as an optional share method. Another thing that we've done is we've got the ability for you guys to use what we call recommended carts. So these carts can be saved in the back office, and I can basically save them and share them from the app. Makes it very easy for you guys to share these with trackable alerts and insights. And I'll demo this for you today as well. And then finally, the last component that we'll talk about is where that's also part of the upgrade, is the ability to receive actionable insights. So what this means is I can receive insights like, hey, I've got a customer that's receiving an order this week on their auto ship, and I can know exactly when that's happening. I can see exactly what they've ordered. I can get other prompts like, hey, somebody just placed their first order. I need to reach out to them and follow up with them. I can see all of their order details and all of their insights. So as you click on a contact name inside of the Pulse area of the app, you can see their full order history. You can see exactly what's in there, what they ordered, and it empowers you to be able to follow up directly through Pulse. So the goal of Pulse is, again, to help you guys stay in touch with your customers. This feature will evolve over time, and it will also include in time team alerts as well. Now, again, the free and the pro version, it's only $9.99 if you want to unlock the pro features that I just highlighted, and I'll demo some of them for you today. But again, there's a huge amount of value in just the free version. So make sure you've downloaded the app from the App Store. You're going to go to either the iPhone Apple Store or the Android Google Play Store, and you'll be able to get access to this amazing tool. Now, with that, I'm going to stop my share through the deck, and let's actually jump into a live presentation of the actual app itself. I'm going to walk you through some of the basic things that I want you to know about. So now that we're here within the app, we've now logged in. A couple things that I want to point out. You've got an entire library of resources. These My Cart links are the saved links that you have that you can recommend different kits and different products that you've kind of put together within the back office. Some of these will automatically appear for you. And then what we've done is the marketing team has done an incredible job of basically making these categories or carousels featuring each one of your individual products. Inside of these, you're going to find a website link. There's different videos and different, product fact sheets. All of these are right there at your fingertips. You're going to see Dr. Dan throughout each. Everything you need is basically done within each respective carousel or category specific to the products that you guys have. If you're looking for science and studies, there's some really good research, videos and resources that are there. Business building resources and hot content down here at the bottom. So if you're looking for any of those, there's a tremendous amount of really good content that you guys can use here. One tip that I want to mention to you is a feature that we call pull to refresh. So pull to refresh in this area of the app basically ensures that you've got the most updated and current content in the app. So what you're going to do is you're going to use a pull to refresh, basically pulling down on the screen and letting go. And that's going to refresh the app to make sure that if there's any new videos or any new resources, those assets will then appear for you. Now, let's talk about the basics of sharing. Before I do that, I want to come into the More button down here at the very bottom under your settings. This is an area that we want to make sure that you've got in settings, your notifications are turned on. So if I go into notifications, you need to make sure that this button is turned on. Really, some of the real value of the app is knowing when your contacts click on links and if and when they've engaged in those resources that you've shared. So we want to make sure that you've got those notifications turned on. Now, let's jump in and actually go through the process of sharing a resource. You'll notice here that as I go through this, I can actually select any asset that I want to, and I'm going to just quickly highlight this little heart icon. This heart icon allows you to do what we call favoriting within the app, which will then pull up those resources, and you've got now a list of favorites up here at the top, and I've now added that favorited resource up here. So all of these are the kind of the tools that I use the most, and I've taken the time to favorite them, and that's going to make you more effective and efficient with your time. Now, as we go through the process of sharing, so I'm going to basically highlight two different share methods. And if you were to use this kind of feature or this kind of best practice on a daily basis, this is really the most important thing you need to know in order to really leverage the power of what the 3 app does. So I'm going to select this video. So this is a product information video from Dr. Dan. I can go through this and now share this video. I'm going to see if I can find a resource that has well, I'll come back and highlight that in just a minute, one with a description. But I'm going to go through the process of now sharing this video. One of the tips that I always share when sharing an asset is an approach that I call, or a best practice that I call, a high-tech, high-touch approach. So guys, this is a business, and you would all agree with me that this is a business of connecting with people, building relationships with people. People do business with people that they know, like, and trust. And so the principle of using technology to build your business is absolutely something that you guys should leverage and use. But you need to combine a high-touch approach when sharing content. What that means is make sure you're connecting with people both before and after you share information with them through a digital share method. So I've connected with somebody, I've told them, hey, I'm involved with this incredible company. They've got this incredible technology. If I send you a video, would you be willing to take a quick look? So I've connected with them. I'm now sharing. This share method down here is going to come down, and I can now share either through social media, sending to a contact. You'll notice this share method right here tells me that you will get notified when it's viewed. So every time I'm sharing here, I'm creating a smart link, letting me know that my contact, when they click on it, it'll actually alert me and show me that. You can also share with your team members or click on the copy link down here. Now notice down here, this copy link says a non-trackable link will be added to your clipboard. What that means is there is still attribution to your ID number, but there will not be an alert that tells you if they engage in the link. So in this case, I'm going to come right here to sending to a contact. This is the first feature that I really want to encourage you guys to get familiar with and to use on a daily basis. So if I click on send to a contact, what that's going to do is it's going to pull up my contacts right here on my phone. We allow you guys to sync your contacts directly from your phone. That's going to be basically your warm list of people. You can add a contact up here on the plus sign, up here on the top right on the go. So if I meet like an Uber driver, or I meet somebody on an airplane or something, and I want to add their contact information, I can do that here. Now let's go through the process of selecting the contact I'm going to share this to. So I'm going to select the person, I'm going to select the share method. This is now going to now bring in a text message, and I can say, hey, this is the video I told you about, right? So I'm now going to, and I could just personalize this. Hey, let me know if you have any questions, or I'll call you after you watch it. Now I'm going to click next. What this is going to do is pull in the suggested message. It's going to have the message here with the link. Now, this link is a unique link to this contact. So it's going to be trackable from that standpoint. So I'm going to click send now. The app will tell me that it was successfully shared. And now I'm going to go into my text message and show you what that experience looks like. So the person just received the text message from me. This is what the customer experience or the potential new team member, they received the message from me with a link to watch the video. Now, when they click on that link to watch the video, watch what happens. They're going to be taken to this, what we call a player page. And immediately you're going to receive a notification alert letting you know that they clicked on the link and they're now engaging in the video that you shared. Okay. So, and then this is going to track the percentage of video that they watch now that they're on this page. If they click play, and that video is going to be watched by your prospect, that's then going to
and dramatically increase cellular.
I'm going to pause that now. That's going to be something that you'll be able to track if and when they've clicked on the link, what percentage of the video they watched, and so forth. I also can come down here, and if they go on to click the order button, it will actually alert you with an additional alert letting you know that they clicked on the link and they're now shopping on your 3 website. Okay, so that's some of the basics, and this is what I call a revenue producing activity, or something that's really going to be something. If you get to the basics of sharing good resources like this, a simple website or a video link, all of your favorite tools that you like to share, those trackable alerts are going to come in and empower you to have an effective follow-up. We've heard from Holly and Corbett on stage that we've heard them, with the phrase of what we call the fortune is in the follow-up. We've heard that phrase over and over again. You have to be very, very good at following up in a timely manner, and that ability to know when they click on the link is going to help you with that follow-up experience. Now, down here, do you see where the feed lives? Down here in the very bottom middle? The feed is going to let you know if and when your contacts click on the links you shared. So this product information resource, I can see they clicked on the link. I can see what percentage of the video they watched. I can even see that they clicked on the order button. So all of these insights for me are helpful. Before I follow up with a contact, I'm going to click down here. I can see previous links that have been shared. I can see that they've watched the videos. All of my contacts and prospects are going to live down here, okay? So this is an area, the feed is a place that sometimes is overlooked and underutilized. If you're going to use the 3 app, and again, this is all part of the free version. You got the feed to follow up with all your contacts and prospects. I've got all the media I can share easily from within the app. All of that is in the free version. And so I want to make sure that you're using the feed on a daily basis to follow up with your contacts. Now I can click on one of my contacts right here, and this will take me to the contact detail page. This feed button right here is going to tell you what resources they've clicked on throughout my interactions with that contact. Okay, so that's another place if you're looking for history just with one contact, click on the contact, click on the feed, and it will show them that. Also, I can add notes. If I want to add a note, hey, this is the person, I met them at this place. This is what we talked about. This little notes field allows you to keep track of those interactions as well if you want to do that. Now, let's talk about the share method of sending through Facebook Messenger or a direct message on Instagram. So maybe you posted something on social media or people are wanting to learn more and you want to message them, but you do not have a phone number or an email to interact with them and you need to message them through Facebook Messenger. What I would recommend is that if you go into your contacts down here, and if I want to add a contact on the fly, and I'm going to say, I'm just going to come up with, I'm going to add Holly's name here just for fun. And I don't have her cell phone number. I'm going to pretend like I don't have her phone number. And I'm going to, but still create a contact in my 3 app because I want to know if she clicks on the link. So again, I don't have a phone number. I don't have her email. But I created her contact because we're friends from Facebook and maybe we went to high school together or I met her a long time ago and I'm now interacting and want to share some information with her. I can click done and now I have a contact that I can share information to. So watch this. I'm going to go over here and if I've talked to her about the business and I want to share this 1-page overview document, this share sheet with her, I can come down here and I can click share. And I'm going to now send to a contact this second share method. And I'm now going to go over here and I'm going to type in Holly Roush's name. So I've got that here. And notice that I don't have a phone number or email, but I can use either the social messaging apps link or I can just simply copy and share a trackable link and I will get notified when she views it. So in this case, I'm going to use this second share method and I'm going to click copy link. And that's now going to create a unique link for Holly. And I'm now going to send that through Messenger. So I would be able to open up, text. In this case, I'm just going to pretend like I'm in Messenger. So I could either open up Messenger and send it that way to her. In this case, I'll go in and just say Holly, and I'm now going to go here. Oh, it's like Holly for, oh, there you are. So I'm now going to message her and say, hey, check out this link. Now I'm going to pretend like she clicks on this link. So as if she's watching it, and then watch what happens. She clicks on the link, and then you get an immediate notification. Holly just clicked on my, the PDF, the share sheet PDF, and she's now viewing it. So now I'm going to be able to know to follow up with her. So that's a tip, guys, and how you can share through any messaging app these trackable links. The last thing I'm going to point out, guys, is if you want to share any content on social media, we've got some great resources in here that you can share on social media. Couple things that I'll point out. If I wanted to share this eternal image on social media, if I click this, or if I shared this one-to-one, this is just basically going to take them to this website. If I can preview this link here, this is going to be taken here, and they're going to be able to just quickly shop and add to their cart right from here. So as I go back into the app, I'm going to just quickly highlight how to share on social media, and then we're going to wrap up the call. If I click share, and if I share on social, what this is going to do is allow me to come here to this step. Now, you'll notice that there is a templated message in the previous screen. It showed that there was a templated message. If I tap on this button right here, it will populate with that templated message. And then I can refresh this content. If I've upgraded to the pro version, there is AI available to me to personalize this message using artificial intelligence. So I can either refresh the content and it will bring in additional information about this product, or I can go in and personalize it through the AI Composer button. And this basically is allowing you to personalize the tone. If you want to add emojis, if you want to make it shorter, if you want to make it longer, if you want to make it sound more professional, and then it will allow you to kind of customize the experience, and then it will refine the message for you. And then you can go on and share this on social. I'm going to go to the next step and share this to Facebook. This is going to let me share now to Facebook. I can share to my feed or to my story or into a Facebook group. And that's the process of how you can effectively share content onto those platforms. So that's really one-to-one share methods, as well as sharing on social are ways that you guys can leverage this. And the last thing that I'll share as we wrap up, I wanted to try to keep this in less than 30 minutes today. Last thing I'll share is over here in the add media under my tools. So a lot of the feedback that we're hearing from brand partners is the ability to come in here and add media. If I click add media, you can upload videos, you can upload images, PDFs, website links. If you guys have a team and you want to distribute your Zoom recorded calls, you can do that and upload that content here. All you have to do is select the web page, add the URL, and that'll add a web page. Or if I want to add a video, you can either upload the video right here through your phone, or you can select from a gallery or simply enter the URL. So if you've got like a YouTube or a Vimeo link and you want to just insert that here, that URL will allow you to add that into this category. So this does allow you to also, and we can maybe come back and do a follow-up on this later, Holly, as it pertains to like sharing content with your team. We've got some really cool new features that are coming for convention in June. But this My Tools area is part of the pro version. If you want to have the ability to add content and share it with your team can follow you through what we call a team code. So I'll quickly highlight where that is under profile. And if you go into profile and teams, I'm under here in teams. You can actually join a team. If you are invited to join a team, you can just say, I got to enter a team code to join that, or I have my own team and I can enter the team name. Like this team code is 777, and it allows you to follow that person through an invitation. So, and what that basically is doing, guys, is enabling you to access team content through the app. And this is the beginnings of what this cool team feature does. There will be enhancements coming that we'll announce at convention. But for now, there's some really great, information that you can share with your team through the My Tools area. So guys, in recap, basically we want to focus on one-to-one sharing. effectively grabbing a link and sharing it with trackable alerts so that you can follow up in a timely manner. Use a high-tech, high-touch approach to following up with those individuals using the feed. If there's one takeaway from this training today, it's get really good at that feature. And there's another principle that I'm really big about, and this is a principle about consistent activity. If you guys follow with that one-to-one share method that I just highlighted, an effective one-to-one share, and this is another really great, a lot of the top leaders that I've worked with in the industry have used this to really build momentum in their teams. And it's a principle called 2 a day, 10 in play. Write that down, that phrase down, 2 a day, 10 in play. What that means is I'm going to have a goal that I'm going to have 2 reach outs through the app on a daily basis. And at any given time, I'm going to have up to 10 people. That's the 2 a day, 10 in play. I'm going to have up to 10 people that I'm actively sharing 3 with, right? So, and this feed, guys, is a place that if you're mentoring somebody and you're with them, this is a place that you can say, how are we doing? Who can I help you do a 3-way follow-up call with? This is basically a history of all my shares with contacts and if and when they're engaging in those resources. So 2 a day, 10 in play, high tech, high touch, get really good at the one-to-one follow-up and use the feed to follow up. With that, Corbin or Holly, I'm going to turn the time back over to you and to wrap up the call for us.
Well, JJ, this is amazing. And I do have some questions people have. Here is one that says, quick question. Can we differentiate between customer and enrolling someone as a BA with the shareable links?
So I'm not sure I understand that. So there's shareable links that are those are just standard links that'll take them. I'll show you what I believe.
I think kind of, yeah, what they're saying is maybe they want to send something and have that person just a customer. I believe you send the link and they get to pick join now, buy now. And that's
Correct.
just you guide them in which direction.
Yep. And that link, when they land on the landing page for whatever website. So like, for example, if I were to share this Eternal link, and when they land on this page, this is going to take them to your traditional website. This is your replicated website for you and under your name. They could then pick their path of a one-time purchase or a smart ship order.
Awesome.
And that's how that will work.
Okay. Other question is on the team share, because I think that's a big one and I absolutely love it. One, I want people to understand that adding your own media there is the easiest thing ever. I mean, Corbin and I do a lot of videos. We upload them into our YouTube. I'm able to copy and paste that YouTube link. And so now I've got my videos and I've got presentations that we can share straight from the app, and then it's trackable rather than me just sharing a YouTube link through text and I have no idea if they watch it. So I love those. You can put stuff from your upline and into there. If somebody wants to get stuff from their team, do they have to have the pro version to be a part of someone's team?
Correct. They'll need to make
Okay.
sure that you have the pro version. It's only $9 a month.
Yep.
You buy it annually, you get 2 months free. So it's not very expensive, and it gives you the ability to use all these pro upgrades, artificial intelligence, Pulse. I didn't even talk about Pulse, but Pulse is such an incredible tool. If you haven't used the pro version, and if you haven't played with Pulse, or even if you have pro and you haven't played with Pulse, that is the best way for you to have customer alerts and insights. You can track every order. You can follow up with them. You can increase average order size. You can recommend products in there. You can reactivate inactive customers in Pulse. If they haven't placed
Can you show that real quick?
Yeah.
I mean, is that possible?
Yep. I can just do a quick little overview.
I'm fine on time. I'm getting it recorded, so everybody's asking that, and I'll have it out there for everybody to share.
So check this out. So I have Pulse is down here at the very bottom. What this is going to do is it's going to give you new order alerts. In fact, look at this. Becky was shared a link earlier. I think I saw her name down here. So Becky right here, that share method came from here to a contact on Friday. And she went in, and Pulse is going to tell you that Becky placed her first order. So that's the full circle experience of sharing and enrolling, and the Pulse is going to tell you when that alert happens. This will show up in a numeric badge. It will also show up in the form of a push notification. It'll tell you, hey, Becky just placed her first order. It will also tell you if you have smart ship orders coming forward for personally, and this is personally enrolled people only. So this is going to show me my front line of people that I personally enrolled. Do they have smart ship orders coming up within the next 7 days? So this looks forward for 7 days. First orders is going to look back for the last 7 days and say, who has placed a recent order? If I want to drill down on Becky, I can tap on this. You can see it's new. I can click on the link. This is going to tell me exactly what Becky ordered in her first order. I can see all of the details right here. I can click the view all, and I can see everything that she added to her cart and what she ordered. I can now come down here and click follow up now. So I can see a $250 order, total volume, and I can click follow up now and say, hey, this is going to be a pre-written message. You can save a templated message. If I was building this business and this was my account, I would save a templated message that had all my Facebook group links and all of the things that I would send a welcome message to a brand new person for. And I would have a templated message that I could create right here and add to it. So I don't have a templated message in here, but if you use the same reach out every single time for a new customer, it's going to be saved for you to do there. Then I can reach out and watch this ad media. If I know that she ordered a specific product this month, I could give her a little product overview from Dr. Dan on that product. And now I've got a little video that's going to reinforce for that customer that she's going to know the features and benefits of the products that she's ordered. And I'm going to use an effective touch point through Pulse to reach out to that person. Additionally, that's providing you smart ship insights, first order reminders. I can see active and inactive customers. So inactive customers are people that haven't placed an order in more than 90 days. So look at these. I've got a couple of people that haven't placed an order in a long time. So if there's a promotion going on, or if there's a new product that hits and I want to reintroduce that product, I'm going to go to my inactive list and I'm going to go here to reintroduce them to a new product or to a promotion that might be happening. Hey, Darla, I was just thinking about you. We just launched a new product that I thought you'd be interested in. I can come here and I can actually see the full order history for Darla. I can see she's ordered 9 times, but gosh, she hasn't ordered since November of 2024. So I can actually drill down and say, okay, what did she order? What were the ordered? What was inside of each of those orders? All of that's going to be there for me. And then I can follow up by tapping follow up, and I can have a reach out ready to go for her for that new product that just hit or a promotion that's going on. So this Pulse area, keep tabs of your customers, reach out to them and support them. Connect with your active and inactive base. And this is what that's going to do. And it will create a task for you. Like I can see this first order created a task that this person hasn't completed yet. That's going to just kind of nudge you to kind of use Pulse to support your customers in a more effective manner.
Now, does this pull over your back office people into there, or is this just people who are
Good
making
question.
contacts in your phone?
No, so this is automatically pulling from the back office.
Okay.
So you do not have to add any of this information. It will auto-populate for you. And it'll trigger alerts for you automatically without you doing anything. It's just going to nudge you when it's the most important time for you to connect with your customers. And right now we only have customer alerts. So this is showing you personally enrolled, whoever I've signed up, whether they're a brand partner or a customer, those insights are going to come into here.
Amazing. Okay. And then syncing your contacts, it's simple. You just hit a button to
Good
sync your
question.
contacts.
Yeah, so under contacts, you can go to here and you can sync your device contacts, and we allow you to either sync all contacts or select contacts. I highly recommend, there's a recent iOS update. So all of you that use iPhones, it's best if you just sync all. Because what it does is it allows you to sync them once and forget about it, and all your contacts will be there. and like that's what I'd recommend. If not, you always have to go back into your settings to add a new contact every single time because of what iOS just did. So I highly recommend.
Oh, JJ, I lost you. Oh. All right, everyone. I think I lost JJ just for a second, but if he doesn't get back up here, just thank you so much for joining us. I do have this recorded, and I love the pro version. You know, I would think of it as a $10 investment a month in your business. It's just like when you get signed up, it's $30. You get great support from your back office and everything that's, there for us. But at the same time, this app is a valuable tool. It's a write-off towards your business, but it is huge to be able to use and sync your contacts and get your team set up in there where you can be sharing team messages with everyone. So I highly, highly recommend the pro version. I think it's amazing. JJ, I think you're back on.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what happened there.
You are so fine. So I think that is the biggest thing. I was just telling everybody, I think that 9.99 a month is nothing. And you buy a year up front, you get a discount, but it's an investment in your business. I appreciate you doing this. I know at convention there's going to be more and more features that are introduced. So I think right now is a great time to get started, play with it, use it. When we talk about reach outs, every day, talk to 2 to 3 new people a day. That's also through this app. It's sharing things through the social media contact, a contact on your phone. And so these are income producing activities. Everything's right there, leveraged in your app. And so I would just say to start playing on and take advantage of it. So someone just asked, can you share more than one message at a time?
Good
Can you
question.
do groups of
Yeah, so there's, if you wanted to, is it more than one message or more than one asset?
probably more than one asset? It says things, so I'm thinking asset.
Yeah, so I briefly showed an example of what this user did. So this is more of an advanced feature, but this user, if you notice on that one asset that I was sharing earlier, it had multiple videos and a PDF that they had collected. So we have a feature, there's a desktop version, which we didn't talk about, Holly, but if you want to go to the desktop version, you can basically create, like if you'll notice in this example, up here, this is actually a real user's account. So if I look at this product information link, so they created a collage of content. If I preview it, you'll see that they added a video from Dr. Dan and then the other product videos down here on each channel. And then there's also a PDF. It looks like an enrollment form, a brand ambassador enrollment form. So they've collected 1, 2, 3, 4 resources and made a link and combined them. So this is what we call a presentation builder. I'm building a presentation of content, and that can be done from the desktop. So, and that's done at, I think it's 3-app.com. I'll double check it really quick so we have it. Let me just make sure.
So you don't do it from your phone though. It has to be to the desktop.
Has to be done from the desktop, and then it will save to your phone, and you can
Okay.
share it from there.
Okay.
So yeah, so what you're looking at here is 3-app.com. And
Okay,
if
awesome.
if
I
I
love
go,
it because here, if I'm talking to someone, my key 3 that I'm talking to, especially women my age, is the Vitalite, the Eternal, and the collagen. And so if I were going to create a group of things, I would do the PDF on each one of those and a video from Dr. Dan, and any information on the key 3 and put that together. So I love that you can do that. I think everyone should. I think we've given people a lot of information to get out there and play with.
yeah.
We're going
That's
to
kind of an
record
advanced
this.
feature, but if you want to play with that, you can. Maybe Holly, we can come back and do a follow-up
I
training and
love
I
it.
can do more advanced features. But guys, if I was to say focus on one thing, it would be do an effective one-to-one reach out with a contact. Get used to using trackable links to follow up in a timely manner. And if you just do that, guys, this is a business like all of our clients that are growing right now. Back to basics, relationship driven, one-to-one reach outs is what's building big businesses right now. Just do that and just get good at sharing trackable links, follow up in a timely manner, share your passion about the products, enroll and move and just and empower them to do the same thing. That's really what I would focus on.
Plug them into the onboarding of what your team is doing. And so, all right, we gave you guys a lot of information. I'll record this and get it out. JJ, thank you so much. We will do a more advanced one down the road for sure. And I just look forward to seeing everyone at convention. We're going to learn a little bit more about what this app can do.
Well, thank you, Holly. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
Appreciate you.
JJ. We'll see ya. Bye.